Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am running and getting things done really early today, so bear with me. It is Black Friday prep week. Of course, every business owner that you probably know is prepping. I'm completely out of our serum. Let me grab something really quick. I have to grab my other one, but I can't let y'all see that yet. Every business owner that you know is probably preparing for Black Friday right now. And it's just one of those things where if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But I remember when I initially, started my beauty brand, it's almost like I didn't take, things like that serious. Hey, Keela, how are you? And now I'm so intentional about making sure that I am working and getting things done for Black Friday. And some of you all, you may be new entrepreneurs, or you may be in the process of starting or finishing something that you started a while ago. But the biggest thing that I've had to remember is to finish the goal. I felt like for like a year I was not really focused on my brand, on this particular brand that much. And one night, God was just like, girl, like you asked me to help you reignite this. And I'm here and I need you to follow through with this reigniting that you told me. Let me turn my light on. Hold on. I need you to follow through with this reigniting that you said that we were going to do. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. It's, one of the things that happens in entrepreneurship sometimes is that we can make things happen with like the minimum, and we know how to make things like pop by doing like minimal effort. And we have to constantly just kind of challenge ourselves and remind ourselves that just because we can do the minimum and make things pop doesn't mean that we gonna do the minimum. All right, we gonna go above, because if we can get this with doing minimum, then just imagine what we can actually do if we were to give things 100%. So this is really the season for me of like giving things 100%. Okay. When I say 100%, I mean like we not half-assing, we not, playing no games, we not gonna start and stop. I'm really excited. I've had like certain products that have been like sold out for quite a while. And, now it's really like go time with that. I prayed for this, you guys. You know that I started this brand, and one of my first companies was a beauty brand, and it actually flopped, So coming back and redoing this thing the right way has been super. When I say super, I mean like super emotional for me, because I just feel like, okay, God, you just make me feel like I can do anything. And so some of you all who are watching this, you're probably in a season where you're like, I need to relaunch or get back to that goal that I had in mind. It's so easy to give up on things when you're not seeing like immediate results. And that's always going to be the case. What I've learned is like right when things are about to pop off for you, sometimes you just quit in the midst of the pop off. Like the pop off be right on the other side of things, and because it's not happening right then and there, you're so easy to just kind of like give up. We're so quick to quit when we're not getting those immediate results. And I'm like, no, we are not doing that in this season. I have been working on so much for my other company, Girl CEO. We have some amazing things happening next year. Our community, our membership has been growing. We are getting just some really good results from our students. So we've been putting some time and effort over there. But you guys have to know and understand that if you want balance, you got to balance. If you have more than like one brand or one focus, you have to be able to juggle both of them. But there are some things that many of us, we started and we didn't stop, right? I'm sorry, we didn't finish. And this is a time for all of you all to go back and finish those things. It's like we are so used to quick success that the minute we don't see those immediate results, we fall back. And what I've realized is it's not about the outcome. It's normally, I keep tripping over this. Sorry guys. It's not about the outcome and the ROI sometimes. Sometimes it's simply about us creating the habit of being consistent and doing something on a consistent basis. And knowing that when we make those sacrifices, it's going to pay off. Like, y'all, I'm so tired. I'm like, can you tell that I'm tired? Like, I am exhausted. I literally stayed up until like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And I had to get right back up this morning so early. I feel like I'm still asleep right now. But I'm like, girl, you have to get up. You got to get up. Like, you got to go do what you are saying that you want to do. And you can't be tired right now. You can't focus on that. Like, you really have to go and get up out of this house and go do what you need to do. So finish. I think today my message was just like, finish what you started. Like, finish what you started. Complete the goal. Don't let the goal remains a goal for too long, and not because you didn't try or you didn't start, but because you keep starting and stopping. Some of us, I feel like we'll be much further if we just continued versus start, stop. Life starts happening in the midst of us trying to finish things. We're like, I'll come back, I'll do it. We go back and forth and say, oh, I'm gonna start next year and next year and next year. How many of y'all on here are the next year people? When I get my taxes back, people, after the holidays, people. It's just like so many things. It's so many excuses. I feel like excuses and reasons not to do things are so easy to come by these days. And we gotta get past it. And I told myself, I said, like, I'm building this company, my beauty brand, to a 7-figure company, and I don't care what it takes for me to make that happen. Like, it's gonna happen. Okay, it's gonna happen. I'm not going to allow anything to get in the way. And that's the energy that y'all gotta have. Yeah, we gotta have that same energy. So for every single one of you all who may watch this now, may watch it later, just finish the goal. Like, complete the goal. Whatever it is that you say you were going to do, just do it. Just lock back in. And let me just say this. Sometimes it's embarrassing to restart stuff because it looks like people are watching. And people are like, oh, she's back doing this again. Or, oh, he's back doing that again. But it's okay for them to watch. Like, let them watch you reignite your life or restart whatever it is that you said you were going to do. Because for me, it's like maybe it'll get you going again or get them going again with something that they started. You know, we always kind of look at the negative of things. Oh, people are going to say like, dang, he hasn't been doing this, or dang, like she hasn't been doing that. Or people will see it and be like, man, that inspired me to get back on my thing again. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Keela. All right. Hey, Ladidra. I'm just saying y'all comments. Sorry about that. Some people will probably say like, where has he been or where has she been? But some people may look at it and be like, wow, like seeing you come back and go hard, you know, for your brand, or go hard about that thing you said you were going to do. Girl, you don't know how that inspired me to come back and get back to that thing that I was saying that I was going to do. Like we always feel like we don't have, I feel like in the midst of the journey, we feel like we don't have the influence. We always feel like people don't take us as serious. It's always that thing where you feel like personally you're not where you're supposed to be. So when you feel like, oh, people aren't really checking for you, or you're not having the success that you want to have, I feel like we doubt our ability to inspire other people. But it's like, no, like you inspire people too. So don't be afraid to just pop up and be like, yeah, like I don't feel like I was going as hard as I need to. And I'm going to give you all front row seats to me pushing and being accountable and doing the things that I'm supposed to do. And in the midst of it, I want you all to join in on this fun. I want you all to join in on me doing this. And maybe you joining in is you finishing the thing that you always said that you wanted to do, or you just starting it, or taking one step. You know, in my coaching program, I work with a lot of different business owners, and I always tell them, I'm like, if you're launching something and you're not too sure, you're not too certain, don't be afraid to invite other people in with you, right? Don't be afraid to let them do things with you. Don't be afraid to allow people to see the unedited version of you. Like, believe it or not, guys, this is the unedited version of me. I got on, you know, I woke up, grabbed the wrinkled sweatsuit out my closet that I had just washed. I just washed my face. I did my hair. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. But you all get to see the real. Like, there's no blame here. I did my eyebrows and put some mascara on. There's no foundation. There is no nothing. There's no filter. This is me. And I want you guys to know and understand that you can show up as your authentic self, even in a space where it doesn't have to do with what you look like, but also what you're going through, and what you've given up on, and what you're restarting, and what you plan on rebuilding. Many of us don't realize that it does not have to be all put together. And when I look back even at me when it comes to my brand, I feel like the only thing or the only person that was in my way is me. And many of us, it's the same for many of us. It's like the only person that is in your way is you. Nobody else has the power to stop you. Nobody else has the power to discourage you. You know, it's really about you, how you see yourself, what you want for yourself, and the limiting beliefs that you have actually put in your life. So today we switching it up, y'all. We switching it up, and I'm inviting y'all to join me. Let me just say this. Y'all see me reigniting the fire inside of me. I'm going to challenge y'all. Comment in the chat right now. Like, what is that one thing? What is that one thing that you need to get back to? What is that one goal, that one dream that you said that you were going to finish? Hold on, I got to come over here and get a little more serum. What is that one thing that you all said that you were going to do and you put it on the back burner? And after today, you like, man, you're right, Ronnie. I feel like you don't stumble across videos or lives like this for no reason. I feel like there's always something that someone needs, and you stumble across a video like this because you are the person that's on the other end that's not really going as hard as you should be going, and you started something and you didn't stop it. Like, it's always that thing. So simply get back to it. Get back to it, whatever it is. And don't be afraid to make an announcement. Something I always say is like, when you make those private promises, you don't really follow through. But when you make those public promises to your audience that this is what I'm doing, I'm locked in, because you put it out there to the world and you have people that have seen you put that thing out there, I feel like you're more likely to follow through, because you know that you've made that promise and you've put it out there publicly. When I made little promises to myself, I feel like there have been times when I have kind of giving it a little umph. But when I have made those public announcements like, hey, this is what I'm doing, I have been a little more likely to follow through and actually do the thing. So think about what that thing is, put it out there to the universe, follow through with it, and let's rock and roll. Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna be going live here 99% of the time. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on your notifications. I'm about to get out of here. I gotta go get ready for this photo shoot today. It's gonna be a long day, and I'll see y'all soon. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all share this with a friend.